All right, guys. We're here Monday afternoon, March 17th. Yeah, St. Patty's Day. Quickly, just gonna do a little walk around of a four-wheeler that I just purchased for my daughter. Just give you some basic information on it, and then we'll get a little bit of footage of her riding it. But again, if you want more information on the actual four-wheeler itself, it is a Can Am Renegade 70cc four-wheeler. I'll actually put the link, that way you can go and get more detailed information as far as all the specs and things like that. That's not what this video is for. It's mainly just to give you a basic overview and kind of a first impression. She's ridden it. We've had it for a couple weeks now. She's ridden it around, the yard, just getting used to it and things like that. I'll tell you why I chose this one over other options. And again, just a basic overview and first impression. So again, it's a Renegade, Can Am Renegade. Sorry, Can Am is the manufacturer. Many of you are familiar with them if you're in the ATV community. They spawned off of Bombardier, which is a Canadian company. Very big ATV, UTV manufacturer in Canada and America, hence Can Am. Again, this is the Renegade youth model, 70cc. I think they make a 90 and maybe even a 110 Renegade, and it's a sweet looking little bike. It resembles a lot with the bigger Renegade, which is, I guess, the big brother, big sister, if you will, of this four-wheeler. My daughter, a little bit about her, she is 6 years old, so she just makes the cutoff as far as being technically legal, I guess, if you will, to ride it. She does wear a helmet, as we'll see here in a little bit. She doesn't get on it without a helmet and her protective equipment. But again, I chose this for her because she's a new rider. She is a female, so she's a girl. And I wanted to get her something that she would be able to ride and be comfortable on and build those basic skills on. And eventually, of course, we'll move up to a bigger CC four-wheeler for her, and then we'll probably just wind up selling this one and getting rid of it. But again, right now, so far, first couple weeks, it's been doing a great job. She loves it. She enjoys it. She's, like I say, she's been having a blast on it. She loves riding with me. I've got a couple four-wheelers myself. I have just purchased the brand new Can Am Gen 3 Outlaw XMR. Got it. I'll be doing a video on it later. But again, she likes it. It's not very fast. It's nothing that's going to break any land speed records, which it's not meant to. This is a basic youth entry-level ATV. I think it tops out maybe on a good day with a tailwind. You might be able to hit 20 on it. That's really about it. But again, that's what it's for. It's basic entry-level youth, low CC. Again, not meant to get out there and rip and race and things like that. It's just simply for her to get comfortable on and kind of move up from there. I would say maybe a year, 2 years, she'll definitely be ready to move up to a bigger machine. And like I said, we'll just take care of this one and we'll just sell it, do a private sale on it and let somebody else enjoy it. And I think if you take care of these things, just like anything else, they'll last for years and be good to go. All right. But again, I'll post more information. I'll post a link. That way you can see all the different specs and things like that. It is a chain drive, not shaft driven. It's got shocks, dual shocks on the front. It's got a mono single shock in the back. It does have reverse, which I liked. Looking at some other models, comparable models, i.e. the Hondas, the Kawasaki's. I think Suzuki makes one, a youth model that is comparable to this. They just didn't have all the features and the ease of use that I was looking for as far as a starter bike for my daughter. I chose this one because it had all the features. It's a reputable brand. It's not something that, you know, you're going to buy and get a few hours of riding, a month maybe at the most, and then the thing starts tearing up on you and stuff like that. So it's got neutral, as you can see here. It's got park, neutral, forward, and reverse. So similar to the big bikes with the shifter. Cluster, pretty basic. You've got your fuel gauge, a little fuel light that tells you when you're low on fuel. It's got an engine light, so any kind of mechanical engine codes that gets thrown, that red light will light up. You got your reverse light, and then you got your neutral light. Typical, you know, kill switch, start switch, on off, and it does have 2 brakes. No foot brake on this model. Both brakes operate front and rear from the handlebar levers. It does have a little lever here where you can lock your brake, kind of like a little parking brake. But yeah, that's about it as far as the intro. So far, so good. Been enjoying it. I mean, this thing will go forever. We fill the tank up with gas. When I got it home, it had some in it from the dealer, but then we went ahead and topped it off when we got home. I haven't put gas in this thing since then. I mean, it burns little to no gas. Of course, again, it's only a 70cc, so it's, you know, it's not high on power, so it's not expected to burn a lot of gas. But I mean, 1 tank of gas, and like I said, she's been riding it. I don't know the exact amount of hours, but a few hours, you know, every couple days. I would say it's got to be pushing at least 10 or 12 hours by now, and still on the same tank of fuel that we started on it with. All right, so stay with us. We're going to get her on it. We're going to get her suited up, and let her get out, ride around. Her specs, again, she's a 6-year-old female. I think she's about 49 inches tall, about 80 pounds. And yeah, we'll get some footage of her riding it, and maybe let her get on camera and tell a little bit about what she thinks about it. And any questions or comments you guys can post, and we'll try to, you know, get on here and again answer some of those questions and just share more about this little ATV, which so far for her has been a blast. All right, guys, we're back. I'm going to show you guys, my daughter Sophie is going to show y'all how to start the four-wheeler. So she turned the key on, she hit the start button, and then she's putting it in gear. Again, she's learned how to do that within just a few minutes of riding the four-wheeler. And we'll get some footage of her riding around here in the backyard. So y'all stay with us. All right, well, there you have it. We're gonna wrap up our little video. Again, just a basic intro, overview, first impression of this Can Am Renegade 70. It is a 2025 model, so it's the newest model. I don't think a whole lot's changed on them, if anything. I think maybe they updated the lights, the headlights. I think maybe a little bit different. But again, I'll put the spec sheet from the Can Am website. I'll attach that to this video. That way you guys can go look if you're interested. Again, youth four-wheeler, entry level. You know, just something to get them comfortable on, get her comfortable on. I think definitely in another year, probably before that, she'll be ready for something else, which by that time we'll have gotten what we needed to get out of it, and we can, you know, put it on Facebook Marketplace or something, and sell it to someone else, or a relative or a friend that's got a young child, you know, 6, 7 years old, that's looking to get into the sport. But thank you guys for watching, and that'll be it. We will see y'all next time that we are on here. Y'all have a good one, and God bless.